Hi everyone, we're going to do more or less 25 minutes of some power yoga practice to keep us quite mobile. So we're going to start in extended child pose. Let's start with toes together, knees wide, and then just wiggle the sitting bones towards the heels, arms shoulder width apart. Bringing the forehead towards the floor. And then gradually moving into tabletop. Arms shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Moving the shoulders away from the ears, engaging the core. And then inhaling into cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the head, the heart, the tailbone, shoulders back. And then round the spine as you exhale, chin to chest. Inhaling, dropping the belly, shoulders back, looking up. Exhaling, rounding the spine, tailbone under, chin to chest. Inhaling, arching the spine, looking up. And exhaling, rounding the spine, looking towards your belly button. Push the floor away with your hands. And 2 more breaths, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, tug the toes, spread the fingers, index fingers parallel to each other, press the fingertips down, moving into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, doing movement with the knees and with the hips, doing your number 8s, walking on the spot, bending one knee at a time, softening your gaze, inhaling and exhaling, feeling the stretch on your back body. Think about sending your mat forward, so you're pushing your hands forward and down, pressing the fingertips down, trying to create more length through your shoulders. And then inhaling, come to a plank pose, top of a push-up. Shoulders away from the ears, belly in. Lengthening the tailbone towards the heels. And then exhaling, roll the feet to the right. And inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, roll the feet to the left. Inhaling, coming back to center. Chaturanga, exhaling, elbows in, go all the way down. Top of the feet on the floor. Inhaling, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose for now. Feel free to shake the neck. Releasing any tension, shoulders roll back and down, pressing the pubic bone down. Exhaling, tuck the toes, feel free to bend the knees, coming to plank, inhaling, press back, down dog, exhaling. Hold it for 3 breaths, inhaling, exhaling, 1, inhaling, exhaling, 2, inhaling, exhaling, 3. One more time, inhaling plank. This time roll the feet to the left as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, roll the feet to the right. Inhaling center. Chaturanga, exhaling, elbows in. One more cobra, inhaling, pressing the pubic bone down. Trying to have more weight on your feet than on your hands. Lengthening the neck and exhaling lower. Inhaling plank. Exhaling, press back, downward facing dog. Hold it for 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2. Inhaling. Exhaling. 3. Inhaling, walk the feet towards your hands. hands on the shins or on the floor, flat back. Pressing the belly button towards the spine, shoulders away from the ears, trying to have little weight on the hands. Exhaling, fold. Press again the belly button to the spine, fold it a little bit more. Feel free to soften the knees. Inhaling, reverse swan dive. Open the arms to the sides, palms touch overhead. Exhaling, hands come to prayer pose. Let's do a few rounds of Surya Namaskar. Breathing in, palms touch. Split the air in halves, fold forward, exhaling. Uttanasana. Inhaling, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, plank pose. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Shoulders roll back and down. Exhaling, press back, downward facing dog. Hold it 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2. Inhaling. Exhaling. 3. Inhaling, walking forward for now. Hands on the shins or on the floor, flat back. Exhaling, fold. Keep up with your giant breath. Inhaling, reverse on dive, palms touch overhead. Bringing the hands to prayer as we exhale. And again, inhaling. Split the air in halves. Uttanasana, forward fold. Exhaling. Inhale, flat back. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, stepping or jumping back into plank. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, Cobra or Upward Dog. Shoulders back. Think of moving your body forward. Exhaling, press back. If your back is sore, please bend your knees. Pressing the fingertips down. And 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, walking or jumping forward. Hands on the shins or on the floor, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhaling, reverse swan dive. Palms touch overhead. Bring the hands to prayer, exhaling. Last time, breathing in. Split the air in halves, breathing out. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, walk or jump into plank. Shoulders away from the ears, Chaturanga, exhaling. Inhaling, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. At any stage, if you need to rest, go to child pose. And hold it for 2 more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2. Inhaling, walking or jumping forward. Flat back. Lengthening the neck. Squeeze the belly to the spine. Exhaling. Inhaling, reverse swan dive. Lengthen the spine, engage your core. Hands to prayer, exhaling. Let's start spicing it up. Bringing the feet together. Inhaling, bend your knees, touch your ankles, bring the arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Lengthening the spine, bringing the arms as high as you can comfortably bring them. 80% of the weight goes to the heels. Exhaling, Uttanasana, folding forward. Squeeze the belly button towards the spine. Bring your hands to your calf muscles. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Lifting the tailbone. If you are a bit more flexible, shift the weight slightly more closer to your toes. Inhaling, flat back. Hands go to the shins or to the floor. Elbows straight. The neck is long. Feel free to bend the knees. And exhale, Chaturanga. So we're either walking or jumping back and bending the elbows. Inhale, up dog or cobra, shoulders back. Exhaling back to chaturanga. Inhale, press back for plank. Down dog, exhaling. Inhaling, bringing the right leg up. Exhaling, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, left elbow. And again, inhale up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, left elbow. Inhaling, bring the foot between the hands or as close as you can. And then keep your left knee up, lifting the thigh. Heel pushes back, shoulders away from the ears. Come to a high lunge. Inhaling. Keep lifting the thigh and pushing the back heel down. Tucking the tailbone under. Reaching up, maybe taking a gentle back bend. And then exhaling, hands come to prayer position. And taking a revolve lunge, so your left elbow outside your right knee. Feel free to have the back knee on the floor. And then press the top hand on your bottom hand to bring your thumb to the center of the chest. If the balance is wobbly, looking down. Otherwise, maybe looking to the side or up. And then inhaling back to a lunge. Exhaling, hands under shoulders. We take a standing split. So bring your back foot a little bit closer to the front. Bring your hands under your shoulders to start. Pick up your left leg as high as you can. Forehead towards your bottom leg. Keeping your top leg as high as you can. And then exhaling, left foot goes down, feet together. Inhaling, reverse one dive. And exhaling, hands to your heart. Other side, bending the knees. Touch your heels, bringing the arms up, inhaling. 80% of the weight goes to your heels. Move your belly button towards your spine, shoulders away from the ears. And then exhaling, folding forward, Uttanasana. Moving the shoulders away from the ears, hands to your calf muscles. If your back is sore, bend your knees a little bit more. Engage your core, draw your torso a little bit closer to your legs. Inhaling, flat back, hands on the shins or on the floor. Exhaling, chaturanga. So we're going to walk or jump back into plank and then lower. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhaling back to chaturanga, bending elbows. Inhale, plank. Down dog, exhaling. Bringing the left leg up this time, inhaling. Left knee, left elbow or tricep, exhaling. And we start switching, inhaling up, right arm, exhaling, inhaling up, left arm, exhaling, inhale up, exhale. And then bring the foot between the hands or as close as you can. Engage in your core. Right thigh is lifting, right heel is pushing down. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the knees towards each other. Bring the arms up, softening the gaze. Lifting the torso, lifting the right thigh. And then exhaling, hands come to prayer. And we take a twist, so your right elbow to your left thigh. Going into a torsion. Back knee can be on or off the floor. And then inhaling, come back to a lunge. And hands under shoulders, exhaling. We take a standing split. So shift the weight to your left foot. Move your hands under your shoulders to start. You could have yoga blocks under your hands, picking up your right leg as high as you can, and then slowly folding forward, trying to bring your forehead a bit closer to your standing leg, and then back with feet together, hands on the shins or on the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, reverse front dive. And exhaling, hands to prayer. We're going to do one more round. Bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhaling, walk or jump into plank. Lower yourself all the way down. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms down. Inhaling, lift forehead, shoulders, chest. If we can, we lift the legs. Pressing the pubic bone down, knees straight. Exhaling, lower chest, shoulders, forehead. Again, press the pubic bone down, lift forehead, shoulders, chest, and legs. And exhaling, lower chest, shoulders, forehead, legs. Hands under your shoulders. We go through one vinyasa, so engage your core. Press back, up, inhaling. And down dog, exhaling. Let's do one full vinyasa. Plank, inhaling. Lower yourself down, exhaling. Cobra or up dog, inhaling. Downward dog, exhaling. And we're going to bring the knees to the floor. So we're in a kneeling position for Ustrasana, camel pose. Knees hip width apart, lower legs hip width apart. Feel free to start with the toes tucked under, the heel of the hand on your lower back. Trying to keep the hip bones aligned with your knees. Lift in the front body, lift the lower ribs, lift the middle ribs, shoulders back. If the neck is sore, chin to chest. Keep shifting the hips forward. If the heels are available, go ahead and grab them. And then send the hips forward once more. If you are more flexible, top of the feet, go to the floor. And then slowly coming out of the pose. Downward facing dog. And going through one more vinyasa. Inhaling plank. Exhaling chaturanga or knees to string. Inhaling cobra or up dog. Shoulders back, down dog. Exhaling. And we're going to walk or jump forward, crossing the feet at the top of the mat, and sit down. We'll do some twists, so bring your right leg forward, left foot across, and then if you can, then bend your bottom leg as well. Left hand behind you, right hand on the top knee, lengthen the spine as you inhale, twisting as you exhale. Shoulder roll back and down. Optional here, if you are more flexible, keep the elbow around the knee, or you combine the pose. Keep lengthening the spine. As you exhale, engage your core, as if you can twist a little bit more. Softening the gaze. So if you are binding, bring the upper arm outside your thigh, the hands through that triangle, and then the other arm behind your back. And then inhaling, coming out of the pose. We'll shift the weight forward and then turn back into plank. Going through one round of vinyasa, exhale. Up dog or cobra inhaling, down dog exhaling. I'll shift back so you guys can see me. And then again, walk or jump to the top of the mat, legs crossing. And this time we have the right knee on top, maybe bending the bottom leg. Right hand behind you, left hand on the knee or elbow. Lengthening the spine with the inhalation and twisting with the exhalation. Trying to keep your right bottom heavy. If you took a bind on the first side, then the same here. Bring the knee as close to your armpit as you can. And then inhaling, coming out of the pose. We go through one last round of vinyasa, so inhaling into plank, exhaling to lower, inhaling cobra or up dog, exhaling downward facing dog, and we are going to lie down for relaxation. So just walk or jump forward, and then lie down on your back, legs apart, arms apart, closing your eyes. Take a moment to make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And sigh. Inhaling and sigh. And just staying with your eyes closed. Sending the air towards the belly as you inhale. And softening the entire body as you exhale. And again. And with each exhalation, relaxing a little bit more. And then very slowly bring your knees into your chest. Hands on the knees and rock gently side to side. And then finishing the class, rolling to one side. Come into a comfortable seated position. Namaste.